The Executive Council of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party, issuing a statement, noted the Presidential Commission of Inquiry had also disregarded several other matters that could have been uncovered. It added the Presidential Commission of Inquiry had not focused on the conspiracy to assassinate Maithripala Sirisena and Gotabaya Rajapaksa as exposed by a person identified as Namal Kumara ahead of the 2019 April 21st attacks, as well as the arrest of a foreign national relating to the matter and his release on powerful intervention. The Executive Council of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party further emphasised that a president not discharging the powers vested on him by the Constitution is not a reason to file a criminal case against him. The Executive Council of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party, rejecting the report of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry on the 2019 April 21st attacks, noted, according to the report, it is also evident that the SLFP chairperson and former President Maithripala Sirisena had in fact performed his duties. The statement notes, therefore, there is no legal or factual ground to file a criminal case against him. The Executive Council of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party added the Presidential Commission of Inquiry had acted beyond its given mandate. The statement noted the report of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry had also directed to inquire on present and past government officers connected to the events directly or indirectly. The Executive Council of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party pointed out the Presidential Commission of Inquiry was not vested with any power to investigate the conduct of the head of state, ministers, as well as political leaders. It added the Presidential Commission of Inquiry was not vested with any power to investigate the discharging of duties or the failure to do so by the head of state, ministers, as well as political leaders. The statement by the Executive Council of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party further noted information with regard to importing weapons by sea was not taken into account by the Presidential Commission of Inquiry.
Meanwhile, government lawmakers expressed their views on the Presidential Commission's report on the April 21st attacks that was tabled in Parliament recently.
Based on the Commission's report, it seems it was Maithripala, Pooja Jayasundara, DIG Deshabandha Tennakon, Nilantha Jayawardena and Hemasiri Fernando who carried out the bombings. The individuals who were directly linked to the attacks and those who had abetted the bombings need to be uncovered. That is the question in the minds of the people as well. Therefore, the Sri Lanka Freedom Party does not wish to recognize the report. Several issues are stemming out from the report of the Commission.
Sri Lanka Nidas Pakshe vidiyata අපේ ප්‍රසාදයක් නැහැ. මේක ප්‍රශ්න ගණනාවක් තිබෙනවා මේ කොටස.
සර් මේ වික්ෂුන් වහන්සේලා මේ වෙනකොට ප්‍රකාශයක් නිකුත් කරමින් යනවා මේ කමිෂන් වාර්තාව වෙනස් කරන්න උත්සාහ කරන්නේ මේ දිත්තපුරසි භාගයේ තියෙන කෙනෙක් කියලා.
මම මේ පිළිබඳව මම ප්‍රකාශයක් කරනවා.
I cannot comment on that as I am unaware of it. A team of judges have been appointed to investigate this matter, but the role that was expected from them was not fulfilled. That is what we feel. They recorded evidence on this for nearly a year.
අපිට පේන්නේ අවුරුද්දක් විතර තියාගෙන මේක ඇහුවා. මේ කණ්ඩක් පිල්ලාලා මේ මීපැටියෙක් බිහි කරා වගේ වැඩක් තමයි මෙතන වෙලා තියෙන්නේ.
මේක ආණ්ඩුව ඇතුලේ හිටියද? එහෙම නැත්නම්
It does not matter whether the responsible individuals belong to our faction or not. All individuals linked to the April 21st attacks will be punished. We saw that the Sri Lanka Freedom Party had said that it refuses to accept the report. But we wish to remind them that it was not Gotabaya Rajapaksa who appointed this commission. It was Maithripala Sirisena who appointed it. We did not change the members of the commission. It was the same members who investigated throughout its period. They functioned independently without any interference. We did not interfere with their investigations. It is this commission that published a report recently. It is the government's responsibility to implement its recommendations.
අපි කිසිම දෙයකට ඇඟිලි ගැහුවේ නැහැ. හැබැයි අද ඒ කොමිසමෙන්ම තමයි වාර්තාව දීලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒ වාර්තාව ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන එක රජයේ වගකීම.
ආණ්ඩුවේම පාර්ශව දැන් ශ්‍රී ලංකා නිදහස් පක්ෂයේ වාසුදේව නායකතුමා විවිධ මත ප්‍රකාශ කරනවා. ආණ්ඩුවේ ස්ථාවරයෙන් මොකක්ද ඒ සම්බන්ධ?
මේ අදනේ දේශපාලනය කරන්නේ. බෝම්බ පිපිනකොට
The carnage occurred under a government that allowed the bombings to occur by weakening security measures and comprised of individuals who remained at home based on their father's advice, while allowing the people to die during the bombings. Those were the type of leaders who were in that government. Therefore, the law must be enforced in that aspect. The law will be enforced equally under the presidency of Gotabaya Rajapaksa. We will stand up for the proper implementation of the law. Our government does not comprise of individuals who work with an ulterior motive to ensure that the law will not be enforced. We wish to emphasize that. They are trying to sling mud at us. They are trying to sling mud at the individuals who came forward to protect the lives of the people. That is the truth. We will not allow that to happen. I wish to state that with responsibility.
ජනාධිපතික මහරහා. ඒ හින්දා අපිට ප්‍රශ්න නැහැ කවුද මොනවද කියන්නේ කියලා. නීතිය අනිවාර්යෙන් ක්‍රියාත්මකයි. නීතිය ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙන තැන අපි නිවැරදිව එතන හිට ගන්නවා. මේ ගහන්න හදන්නේ මඩ මේ මිනිස්සු මරාපු මිනිස්සු අද මිනිස්සු රකින්න ඉදිරිපත් වෙච්ච අයට මඩ ගහන. බොරදියේ අලු බාන්න හදන්නේ මේගොල්ලෝ.
Meanwhile, various individuals expressed their views on the Presidential Commission that probed the 2019 April 21st attacks.
We can observe that the objective of the commission is not clear. There is a political motive behind this. I wish to allege that a hidden force involving the Justice Minister Ali Sabri is involved behind the commission's report. That is very evident based on how they have tried to appease the president and the extremists. Therefore, we have to say that they have used this commission to clear the names of individuals involved in extremist activities and allow them to proceed towards their target with ease.
ඔවුන්ගේ අන්තවාදී ඉලක්කයන් සපුරා ගන්න තවදුරටත් ඔවුන් මේ කොමිසමත් භාවිතා කරලා තියෙනවා කියන කාරණය තමයි අපිට කියන්න තියෙන්නේ.
කොමිසම් සභාව ව්‍යාකූලයි.
The Presidential Commission is a farce. The contents of its report do not make any sense. We feel that another commission must be appointed to study the Presidential Commission's report and its recommendations. Zahran Hashim is not the only individual who planned the bombings. The society knows that a hidden entity was behind the attacks. The recommendations of the commission must be discarded. This country does not require these recommendations. There are skilled officers in the police and the criminal investigations department. We wish to propose that the President must allow these skilled officers to carry out the relevant investigations thoroughly without any political interference.
ලබා දීලා මේක මෙතනින්ම ඉවර කර දාන්නේ කියලා ජනාධිපතිතුමාට අපි යෝජනා කරනවා.
As the president was not in the country at the time of the attacks, the commission was given the mandate to identify the root causes of the bombings. If the required details have not been uncovered through the commission, I feel that this is a serious situation. If this was carried out with foreign entities' involvement, then investigations must be carried out into that. Therefore, I feel that the report of the commission is of no use.
Although it was said that Zahran had been offered payments, that has not been covered in the report of the commission. Maithripala Sirisena has been pushed to the wall. He has no option but to remain in the government. If he leaves the government, then he would be sent to prison. The current government must bear responsibility for the April 21st attacks. Against such a backdrop, can we expect the report published by the Presidential Commission to contain the truth? As long as he stays in the government, he won't have to face any problem. But they will file charges against him the moment he steps out of the government. That is very clear.
එළියට එන පළවෙනි මොහොතේ මෛත්‍රීපාල සිරිසේන මැතිතුමා වෙනුවෙන් චෝදනා ගොනු කරනවා කියලා ඉතා පැහැදිලි.
මේ හදන්නේ මේක කරකවල අන්තිමේදී.
They're trying to tamper with the findings to protect the criminals who must be held responsible and shift the blame onto a person who goes against the government. They stirred up conflict between two groups. Ultimately, it was the Christians and the Catholics who had to pay the price. It is important to take note of that. They say that a person identified as Sarah had fled to India. How did she flee to India? Was she a terrorist or an ally of Prabhakaran? But they say that an ordinary woman had fled the country. Whom are they trying to deceive? If she had fled the country, where are the relevant details? They must have been included in the report.
දැන් මේ නිකන් කාන්තාවක් පැනලා ගියයි කියේ. කාටද මේ විහිළු කරන්නේ? ගියා නම් ඇයි කොයිද තොරතුරු? කොහමද ගියේ? ඒවා තියෙන්න ඕනේ නේ මේවැ.
බලය ගන්න ත්‍රස්තවාදේ පාවිච්චි කරාද?
The people of the country are deeply suspicious on whether they use terrorism to gain power or whether they will use terrorism to retain power. Since the inception, we have been insisting that the Sri Lanka Freedom Party has been pushed to the wall due to the Presidential Commission. This has been proven now.
කාරණ හැටියට තියෙනවා කියන කාරණේ ඔන්න දැන් පානාපකාරණ හැටියට තබා ගැනීමේ කාරණේ සත්‍යයි කියන තේ ඔප්පු වෙලා තිබෙනවා.